Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today I'm going to start my Night Owl Collage design team kit for August. And that is a Western Gold Digital kit and Ephemera bundle. And I'll have the links below for Amber's Ko-fi shop. And you'll be able to find the kit. So if you're interested in that, stop by and take a look. And if you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now this month I'm going to do a journal in the paper bag. Now I originally started out with one of these, the little lunch sack. And until I got to putting pages together, well, we outgrew this, but I am using one of these also farther into the journal. So that was the size of it to begin with. And this is the size of it now, so I had to make it a little bit bigger. So the bag that I used for this is one of these bags. And let's see, they are, well, they're over 12, probably 12, 13 and a half inches long maybe. And I cut it off at this seam right here. When I did that, then you open up the sides. You open the sides of your bag like this. You open these folds, and I'm sure you've seen this done before. But you open the folds and you lay your back out, or your bag out this way, and it was way too wide. And I had to have these openings. So what I had to do was glue my opening shut and trim the side, and then glue my sides back shut. So my opening is like really what would have been the side of the bag. And I just glued these shut. These were the openings, and I glued these shut. So it works just the same. Still have a pocket on each end. And these bags here are a little bit heavier than the lunch sacks also. So now I didn't do a video where I was showing all the papers. We're going to see all the papers as we go, because it's been busy and just didn't work out that way. So I'm going to do a walkthrough, and then we're going to start decorating a little bit. Not sure how much we'll get done today, but this is going to be this kit's going to get done in parts. So we're going to have an opening at the end. So this is our first page. And then this is one of the pages. The other part, of course, is in the back, so you'll see that shortly. All right, well, I can just flip. This and this go together. These I added, but it's just the little house and the hat and butterflies. That was one page. This page here goes with this page here. This is probably confusing. I added these on here. And this page here, and I did some of these, they're like front and back. So this goes with this one. This is the next page. This one goes with this one. So you can kind of see the similarities. These little things I added. Then this page with the horse goes with the flowers. So you just kind of have to imagine them opened up. And then this page, so you're going to see these because they're background pages. So so you're going to see them more. So of course, you know, and then you open it up. This page here goes with the butterflies. We have the same kind of design. Then we have a journaling page and a journaling page. And we open that up. We have the fence and the boots. I added the cat. And the boots go with the man, the cowboy. Then we have this page and this page. Then we have the flowers, and I added the cats just to make it look interesting. And this page and her and the horse go together. And then we have the smaller paper bag, and that's the center of our journal. So, different way of showing you the papers, but I'm sure you could all catch the drift of what was going on there. So we're going to start off by decorating the front of it. I have everything paper clipped together. Most everything that needs to be inked has already been inked, because that's just how I roll. And today is the perfect. I think I lost the rest of today is the perfect. So hang on a minute. Okay, so it just got set aside. So today is the perfect day to be happy. So we're going to have that up there, and I'm going to have a little pocket down here with this as a little journaling card. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the lace to this so I can trim this off. Then we'll glue it onto the book. And I got a new bottle for my Fabri-Tac. It's one of them Sugar Bell bottles. Oh, love it, love it, love it. They're so soft and they work so good. Puts a nice bead of glue down. Just make sure I got it kind of even. Let's see what it looks like on there. I think that looks pretty even. Okay. I hope that's even. Well, and this is on the back side because, well, when I printed my paper, I printed it upside down. So, no sense in wasting the paper, right? Okay. Now I think I can move that off. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this onto the bag. So how's everyone been doing? Hopefully good. We're having some pretty nice pre-fall weather. And that's all right by me. I like the cooler temperatures. But we're supposed to get some more warm weather here again, so summer's not over yet. And I left on some of the pages, there's going to be more of a border than other pages. Now, especially on the covers, because the bag is bigger. But I think that's pretty. This is my favorite. This page here is my favorite. Love all of these colors. All right, now I'm going to glue these on. My intentions was to start this a little earlier into the month, but like I say, it's been pretty busy, and I've had other stuff going on and working on other projects also. But, you know, as long as it's within the month, we're good. No sense hurrying everything. Okay, now I probably think that I should have a couple little gems on there, just because. Not sure if I want to use something like this. There's green in the cactuses. I could probably, I'm just not sure. I don't really know. I just don't know. I don't know that it would look right there. If I take that off, it won't be sticky. Well, it might look all right there. I could probably do something like that. Maybe I need a third one though. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, I think I like that. I'm gonna do that. Yes. The third one did it. Now, did I lose it? No. It's not cooperating. Let's just put a little bit of glue down here. Maybe that'll work better. I think that looks cute. I think these look a little cockeyed, but I think it looks cute. Okay. Now we're going to do our pocket. And this is just one of the, it has the little flaps on it, so I'm only going to put one little journal card in, but you'd be able to put more than just that one, because that gives you a little bit more room. And I just lightly inked around that. So that is our cover. Now, in the pocket, because I'm going to do this stuff as I go, I don't want to backtrack. In our pocket, because you know how paper bags are a little flimsy. I'm going to put this piece of cardstock in there. It's glitter on one side, plain on the other, but that's going to give us some stability in the pocket, which is also going to make us 2 pockets. Well, let me see, I didn't round these edges. So I'm going to round the 2 edges that go in, and that'll make it easier for sliding in and out, which, because the back is plain and you'll be able to journal on it also. Now, I was pretty sure I cut this to fit. If not, I'll have to cut another one. Nope, it fits. Just slides in pretty tight. All right, let me just take a little tiny bit off, if I can get it out. Okay, let me just take a little tiny bit off. And I'll round my corner again. And that should be okay. Yeah, that's better. So that'll sit down in there, and that'll give us 2 sides to our pocket. Now I have this is just coffee dyed paper. This is another one of the papers that come in the kit. So this was what I used. I used off of this sheet, so this was a leftover strip. So I just glued it to the top. Makes like a little journaling pad. So you have front and back, and this. That's gonna go in one side of the pocket. We'll put that in the front. And I rounded all the corners on that one. And then these are just printer weight paper, and because the journaling or the kit is colorful, so I just thought it would be good to add the colorful paper, so I just folded them in half and I tore the edge. So that'll go in the back. So we have lots of journaling space in there. I didn't staple them together. I just left them loose. After it's worked, you know, it'll flatten down. And I'll just go ahead and trim them a little bit. I don't want to make any of it tight. So we'll just trim a little. And that should fix it. Yeah, so that goes in a lot easier. Okay. So that's one big pocket with a lot of journaling space. Now on this page, let me see, do I have them on the outside or the inside? Let me just look. All right, I have this one on the outside. this one on the inside, and of course I have notes over here to follow. Let me make sure this is laying down flat. Yes, it is. But while I'm gluing this stuff, I'm going to take this stuff out so I can glue everything down flat. Okay. So I'm going to have this on the inside and this on the outside. I guess that's how I had it. Now this is another one of the sheets from the kit. The whole sheet is like this. And this was also a leftover. So all I'm going to do is glue this down up here. I'm just going to glue it. And it's going to be a flip. You'll be able to journal on the bag as well as journal on the back of the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down first. And I didn't round the corners. I thought it looked good just straight. I inked around the outside just lightly. So I'm just going to do that like that. And with the bigger bag, it gives me a little bit more room for putting some of the ephemera pieces down. With the smaller bag, it was a little tight because they were getting a little too close to the fold. So this just gives me a little more space. My fold is right there, or my spine, whatever you want to call it. Now when I sewed the signature in, I just used a cotton embroidery thread. So that's all it is just a cotton embroidery thread. I like using embroidery thread. It's not a floss, it's a regular thread. So there's that page. Now we can stick these back in there. I probably ought to turn it over so I stick it in the right way, right? Not sure how many videos I'm going to have to take to get this done, but last month my videos was pretty long and I don't want to make them that long. So even if we have to do it over a few videos, that'll be good. Okay, go on down in there now. And there we go. All right. Now, on this page, this is another one of the papers. This was a whole page of the guitars and the wreaths. And I'm going to use this as a side pocket. And I'm just going to glue it down 3 sides. I just trimmed, actually I used my my little it's the little punch that comes with the envelope board, and it makes this design. So I used that, and I was just going to cut around it, and that was a better idea. Made it a little more fancy. So fancy is good. Okay, and I'm just going to stick this on the edge and lift my page so I don't glue it down to the other page. Might have to trim a little off. I have to slide this over a little bit. That's good. All right. So we'll just trim this a little bit. I thought about rounding the corners of the pages, but I thought when it was all said and done that the square, I guess I gotta do it this way, the square edges looked good. Or the straight edges, however you might want to say it. I didn't ink the pages. I didn't feel that it was necessary. Now again on this, I just made papers to go in, and this time I used my pinking shears just to cut them and slide them in there. And you can also journal on this page. So there's that page. So far so good. All right, now on this page here, let me see. I decorated this page with the little cactuses, the little wheel, the welcome, and the butterfly. And I just liked the little house, so I didn't want to add anything else to this page. I went ahead and put these on because they're so tiny. I figured I would probably lose them. So I don't want to do anything else to this page. So this can be left. It can be journaled on. You could put a little picture or something if you have the little tiny pictures. Whatever you want to do. Now on this page, I added the cowboy boots. And we're going to put a pocket on there. This is another one of the pages, or another one of the parts of this page. See, they sat like this. So this was a leftover strip. So I'm going to put a pocket down here. And I just rounded the top corners. I'm not going to cut the thumb hole because I like the pocket like that. And I'll just leave it up from the edge a little bit. So I'm going to put these two in this pocket, just be little journal cards. So we have some cactuses because we're out west. So them go good in there. All right, now on this page, we're going to do another little pocket. This time we're going to use the postcard and another cactus. So I thought that was cute. So I didn't do a thumb notch in that either because I just didn't want to mess up the looks of the postcard. I don't do thumb notches in all pockets, but it's everybody's preference. Just like, looks like old wood. It's really pretty. We have an old barn. So we have another cactus. And that sits right on down in there. Nice journal space. This background can be journaled on. Now, excuse me. On this page, we're going to have a belly band and some paper. But I'm going to make the belly band out of this envelope. I have all of my little pieces cut that have to glue on and glue in. There's 10 pieces of paper here to go in the envelope. It's all lined paper. It was out of a journal, so I just thought that paper was pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and glue my pieces on, and I think I want to glue the one that goes inside first. It's not going to slide all the way down in. It's just going to slide down in a little bit. And to be able to make the envelope shut, I like the color of the envelope. It goes good with the colors in the kit, I think. I wanted to do something with the envelope, so I had to kind of think on this one. Has to go down in farther. Of course, I'm using art glitter glue, so it sits up kind of fast. When you don't have glue on it, you can slide it around. When you have glue on it, you can't slide it. I think that's good. So we'll just wipe that glue off of there. I don't want to glue my envelope shut. There, so that works. And then this is going to go on here. I just slid my paper inside and drew on this piece and just kind of cut a little bit shorter than what it drew out. You know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean. I cut it a little bit smaller than what my lines were. If I was just doing this by itself, I might have just waited and done this on video, but so the way this is in here, I put my paper down in there and I drew my line around there, pulled it back out, and I cut it on the inside of the line so it would be smaller. That's what I did. And on this one, because the paper was a little narrower because of the way that I had been cutting the paper, so these come out a little square, so we're going to have wheels over here to make it fill in. Have to make sure this stays up high enough for my closure. Yes, that is. Well, that's not over far enough. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put these on first. So these are just going to sit flat with this line going across. I don't know which one I had on which side. I had this one like this and this one over here. And I'll just keep it in a little bit from the edge. that one back a little bit. All right, and now we'll glue this one on. You know, when you do this, you want to make sure that your pattern is going the right way. And there's that. That's pretty. I like that. All right, so our paper is going to go in. And then we have this little journal card. It says, try that in a small town. I like the little truck. So we're just going to stick that down in there. Now, I'm going to have, this is going to be close enough to this page over here that we can just, if this doesn't stay shut, we can just put a paper clip on it and that'll hold it. So all I'm going to do is glue the bottom and the top, leave the center open. I think I'll use my Fabri-Tac because it's a stronger glue. I better turn it the right way though. So we're going to glue our top and our bottom. Now that might ooze out a little bit. I'm just going to put it in the center of the page. Let me grab a wipe so I can wipe the edge of it, because it'll ooze out a little bit. And I don't want to glue it to the page before it. Now I really do think that that will stay closed. But like I say, we can just, I'm not sure what goes on the next page yet, but we can even use a little yellow one and it'll blend in. All right. Now this is some more of the paper, like what I put inside. So I just, let me see. It's only one page. I just took it out, folded it in half. We're going to slide that under there, and that's our belly band. So there's enough room that you could stick more under there. You wouldn't be able to stick a lot because the envelope's kind of heavy with all that paper in it. But that's that page. Now on this page, I'm not doing anything to this page. Let me see. Because I like the horse. And I like the background, and you can journal on here. So see, your paper clip is not going to bother this page at all anyway. I just think that page is pretty, and there's some pages I just don't like to do anything with. All right, now we're going to go to this page, and I'm going to put a pocket on here. I'm going to put a little front side pocket. And that's another one that has the little folds on it. And I tore this. It was a straight pocket, but I wanted a side, like a side pocket. So I just tore it. You can see where it was straight across here, but I like it like this. I like it, but it's not sitting straight. Let's sit it a little straighter. There we go. And then on the front of it, I'm going to glue this little card. Now I can glue 3 sides and you can stick something else in it. I don't have anything right here that I can stick in it. Maybe in a second I'll find a little something to go in here. All right, now these are the papers from the one page. So I just cut these to be little journal cards. So we have the guitar on top, we have the guitar on the bottom. I just think that page is really pretty. So that can go like that. All right, now let me see if I have a little something to stick in here. Be right back. Okay, so I have another one of these that's single. So I'll just go ahead and round the sides. Well, it figures I would do that by itself and it wouldn't cut right. So I'll just round the corners, not the sides, the corners. And then I'll just ink it up a little bit. And that'll just be a little extra journaling card. And on the rest of the page, you'll be able to use that as journaling. So we can just stick that right down in there. And I think we're going to stop here today because time is going by. So when we come back, we will be on this page. So we'll see where that takes us. So until the next time, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day and come back and see the rest of the journal. And until then, happy crafting, everyone. Bye for now.